The Department of the Interior is taking new steps to replace the names of sites that are currently named after the derogatory S word. On Tuesday, the agency announced a list of replacement names for more than 660 sites located in 36 states. Secretary Deb Haaland previously established a 13-member task force to make decisions on new names. Its first action replaced the S word on all official-related communications in the department. In a statement, Haaland shared more on the department's actions, saying in part, "Racist terms have no place in our vernacular or on our federal lands. Our nation's lands and waters should be places to celebrate the outdoors and our shared cultural heritage, not to perpetuate the legacies of oppression." Haaland formally declared the word to be a derogatory term in 2021, and the public comment period for replacement names runs through late April. In Washington, D.C., 2 Supreme Court cases involving federal Indian law were heard on Tuesday. One involved tribal gaming, and the other rights on proper prosecution on indigenous land. Denzapi versus the United States examines a previous criminal act by a Navajo citizen to another tribal citizen. Merle Denzapi was found guilty of a sexual charge through the Indian Court of Offenses, which is an Interior Department court system. Denzapi is now arguing that he was also tried in a U.S. district court for the same crime, and that is double jeopardy, which is banned by the Constitution. At issue in Isleta del Sur Pueblo versus Texas is the right of Texas to regulate gaming on tribal lands. The issue involves electronic bingo and non-banked card games, both of which are covered by the Indian Gaming Regulatory Act. This means the Pueblo would be the primary regulator of this kind of gaming without a state compact. However, regulators in the state of Texas want the authority to oversee gaming on tribal lands. This is not a new issue in the Lone Star State. For 2 decades, the Kickapoo tribe of Texas has been offering Class 1 and 2 gaming, all without a compact with the state. The Supreme Court is expected to come to a decision on those cases later this year. This week marks the 77th anniversary of the flag raising on Iwo Jima Island during World War II. One of those flag raisers was a man from the Gila River Indian community in Arizona. As Patty Tholahongo reports, the community still honors him.
It's right here. Sitting right here. Yeah. You can tell that the punch that he has and carrying him in his back.
In the heat of the Battle of World War II, Ira Hamilton Hayes, a Marine, helped raise the American flag on the island of Iwo Jima. The photo turned men into national heroes.
When he was asked about the heroes, calling him a hero, he didn't really enjoy that.
After serving for 3 years, Corporal Hayes was honorably discharged on December 1st, 1945.
My uncle is Ira Hayes, and he was born here on the reservation in District 5, actually.
Today, you can see his image on community markers. A street is named in his honor, but someone stole the sign. And there's a park to honor Hayes and Matthew Juan, who served in World War I. For a second year, COVID has canceled the annual event to mark the anniversary of the flag raising. Hayes died on January 24th, 1955. Ira Hayes is actually buried in Arlington.
Yes.
Have you ever been to his basement?
Oh, many times.
Seriously, my name is Ira Hayes' headstone in right here. That's where I just told me there with him.
I will always hold him in high regard as, one of my relatives. And I feel blessed to be related to him. Even though he's far away, he's not.
No, Ira Hayes is not forgotten in this community. They're making sure of that. On the Gila River Indian Community in Arizona, Patty Tholahongo, ICT News.
And those are the headlines for the ICT Newscast. Coming up, a Harvard medical student is representing Indigenous people in a new roundtable at the White House. But first, we hear from Senator Tom Brewer, who's highlighting the action in Ukraine. Stay with us. After weeks of speculation, Russia invaded Ukraine on Wednesday night. The action shattered peace in Europe as world leaders condemned the attacks. As of early Thursday morning, 40 Ukrainian troops had been killed. Joining us today is former colonel in Nebraska State